This is the final video of the Nissan Rogue detail. This video, we're gonna wax it. We're going to put some tire shine on. Hopefully I remember to film it. And we're gonna take all the tape off and we're gonna put some trim shine on there, pull it out there, and hopefully it's still sunny, because you can see as it's coming through the garage, it is really sunny. Hopefully it's still sunny, and get a great ending video of this car, and I think it's gonna look really, really good. So, let's do it. So I've had a lot of fun making this series, and if you couldn't tell, this series was all done in one detail, obviously one day. So yeah, I'm sweating and nasty at this point because it's hot. It's my thermometer showing about 82 in my garage, and I have to turn the fan off when I get on here and start talking to you guys, because otherwise you're not going to hear me. So Griot's Garage liquid gloss polywax. I'm hoping I can do a better video this time than I did last time on that Ranger. The black paint hopefully will show me removing it better. The battery almost died on me last time, and I kind of felt bad because this is the highlight in my opinion of every detail, and that was the worst part of my video. So we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna do it even better this time. So I'm gonna prime the pad I'll be using, and I use a little palm grip from Griot's Garage. I've said this several times. And one of these days you guys are going to see me wax with my machine, but right now it's hot. I don't feel like getting the other machine out and worrying about it. My 6-inch Griot's Garage. I'll wax this by hand. It's only going to take me about 20 minutes or so to wax it by hand. We'll let it cure for about 15 minutes so it'll adhere to the paint, and then we'll start taking it off. Now, I'm going to take you guys off of here. One of the big debates that I see all the time when it comes to waxing is, do I go in circles or straight lines? Honestly, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Where's my stool? It doesn't matter because the wax is not an abrasive. Unless you're using a cleaner wax, then yes, it is an abrasive. Sorry about the camera work right now. The wax is not an abrasive. And if you use a foam pad like this, it is not meant for correction. It is just a very, very soft pad. It's not going to do anything. Here is why there's such a big debate. This is not easy to do one hand. I'm getting wax all over me. Okay, so I go in straight lines. That's what I tell everybody to do. See this? Straight lines. Okay? Everything's covered. When you go in circles, you see this right here? You can miss a whole spot and not get any wax on it. That's why we go in straight lines. It's not to prevent swirl marks. You're not going to swirl the paint with a regular wax. Once again, cleaner wax, yes, because a cleaner wax has abrasives in it. Sorry, camera works terrible. I'll put you back up on the tripod here in a second. And Griot's Garage waxes go a long way. You don't have to use a whole bunch. Okay, you're going back on the tripod. Most likely on time lapse. We'll see how long the video is going to be. I'm not going to videotape me waxing the whole car, but let's just see what happens all together. Like I said, I've had a lot of fun doing this. I have a lot of fun anytime I'm detailing cars, to be honest with you. It's kind of weird, but I really, really enjoy it. Not sponsored by Griot's Garage or anything like that. I buy everything with my own money. Go up a little bit. I buy everything with my own money. I just really, really, really like their products. And if I were you, and you've never tried this liquid gloss, I have a hard time saying it, liquid gloss polywax, go buy it. Trust me, It is worth every penny. And you can get several cars out of one bottle. Several cars. Okay, so when waxing the hood, I got the whole car waxed other than the hood. I saved this. The hood's always my last place I end for some reason. But when waxing the hood, this is going to be your biggest panel you have to lean over a lot to get to, other than the roof. The roof people really don't see if you do mess up. But this is the first thing somebody's going to see if you mess up. And I see this all the time. There's a place down the street from me that does detailing. And I see it all the time because they do it outside. They'll be waxing the car, let's just say on this fender, and he'll have his hand on the fender and putting wax on with his other hand. Or I've seen him leaning over with his hand here and waxing here. You're going to leave a fingerprint right there, and you're going to run the wax over it. You're going to take the wax off, and that handprint's there underneath that wax. The only way to get rid of it is strip the wax off and do it all over again. So if you have to do it, if you have to lean over the car and you know the hood is really big like on a truck, grab an extra towel, you put the towel on the hood and put your hand on the towel to do it. That's the way I suggest to do it. But I just waxed this whole car in about 15 minutes. I'm down to the hood. Yes, I'm sweating profusely, but we are almost there. We can see the finish line at this point. You got a few more things to do to it. It's funny because every time I detail a car, I think to myself, this is the best one I've done yet. I'm thinking that already on this because I've already taken it outside and seen what it looks like. And I'm thinking this is the best detail I've done yet. Well, there's actually probably a pretty good reason for that, because every time I detail a car, I learn something new, a trick, you know, that helps me get it done faster. Or, you know, when I'm correcting the paint, I might find that a certain angle works better than another angle to get the defect out faster and better. And that's why. And I was just thinking about that. It's like, this car is going to look better than it did last year. Well, that's because I used the Boss system on this car. Last year I used the old Complete Compound, which still works good, don't get me wrong. I still use that. But this Boss system makes life easy, in my opinion, for a detailer, and makes your job look like you're the bomb at detailing cars. That was kind of stupid, but I mean, seriously, it makes it look like you're the best detailer in the world. And I would never claim I am even a good detailer. I'm just a average Joe that loves to do this. Do it on the weekends. Sometimes I put too much wax on, more than I actually need, like right there, so it's going to take longer to cure. You notice I didn't touch the hood. If I did touch the hood, if I had to bend over it, you notice I start at the top and I work my way down. So that way, if I had to lean on the hood, which I have this micro fleece apron my grandmother made me, if I had to lean over the hood and I get a smudge on it, I can come back with a towel, get rid of it before I wax it. So if I would have waxed this first and I had to lean all the way up here and I'm leaning into the wax, I'm getting the wax that I just put on. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Okay, well, let me put this stuff up. We'll go around and take all the blue tape off. So the whole vehicle is covered in wax. Take you around real quickly. And I went the wrong way because my stool's there. Of course. Everything is covered. In fact, this fender, this stuff dries fast. It's probably done. No, actually it's still smearing. It's really humid today, a lot of moisture in the air. So it's going to take longer for this to cure. As you can see. And I'm just going to go around, I'm going to start taking up all the tape that I have on it. See, no white residue. Now I will be honest with you, even though I tape off, it never fails that I hit somewhere where there wasn't tape. And I will be looking for that here shortly. Make sure I didn't get any on the trim. Spent all that time taking this thing off, and now here I am just peeling it off as fast as I can. Put you guys on tripod. No idea what you're seeing right now. Raise you up a little. I do love this apron my grandmother made me, but boy is it hot. especially right now in this weather. Really, really hot. Here you go. All the tape is off. As you can see, there's no sticky residue left over. Now, I don't know what happened if I leave it on for more than a day. I only leave it on when I'm detailing, like I did today. So now we're going to move on to cleaning the trim. This part will go by really quickly. I use a Griot's blue sponge. It's kind of the utility sponge you can put dressings on with, and I use the 3-inch palm grip palm grip. And then I use Black Shine. It's a tire shine and a trim coating. I do not use it on tires because it slings everywhere, but I do use it on the trim coating. As a trim coating, spray it on. It just really deepens the color of the trim. Just a really rich black. Especially once it completely dries, it just looks really, really nice. Maybe I can give you guys a 50-50. Let me do that. Hang on. I'll do a little bit of this. I'll do this door. I won't do the back door. Getting excited, I'm almost done. See how deep, almost wet looking. It will dry. When you get down here, it's really dull. That's the trim coating. You know, this trim around here looks really good. It will dry, and it'll just be a nice black finish. Does not last a long time. Last couple weeks, couple car washes. That's about it. I do have their dye, but I don't use their dye. I only use it on really, really bad plastic. And that's pretty much it for the trim coating. I'll go ahead and finish and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. All right, let's dress these tires and then we'll take the wax off, get it outside, and be done. I like the Adams Polishes Tire Shine. Now these wheels, to be honest with you, are a pain in the butt to clean. They actually look really nice clean. They really do. And I know they're pink, but they look really nice when they're clean. So I'm not gonna spray in this area. I'm gonna try to spray up here in the tread and hope I don't get any on the wheels. And not on top of the tread, I guess I shouldn't have said that. The top portion right here of the tread on the sidewall. This is just gonna make these wheels look even better. He said that she gets a lot of comments, even from men, about how they like these wheels. Spit it out, Brian. I think that was a success. I don't see any on the wheels. I might go ahead and wipe them down just in case with a nice soft microfiber. Maybe go over them with like a detail spray just in case, but I don't think I got anything on them. Now I'm not going to show you this, but I'm going to do the other three and then I'll back it up slightly so that this wheel will come up to about here. I can finish the tire shine around it. Wheels look pretty good with that tire shine on there. I'm still going to go over them with I think it maybe is a spray on wax on the wheels. But what we're going to do now, we're going to start taking this wax off. You can see right there, I already tested before I turned the camera on. But pull down. If it doesn't smear, if the wax does not smear, which it did not, where's it at? Oh, right there. If it does not smear, then the wax has done everything it can. It's already adhered to the paint. It can't do any more, so now you're gonna do is just wipe off the excess wax. And this is that liquid gloss poly wax that I've told you guys about. And I'm gonna use a Griot's Garage PFM wax removal cloth. It's just a little tiny cloth. And check this out. Wax is off. Oh, told you my camera work's gonna suck trying to do this by myself. And that's it. That wax is completely off. It just flies off when you put a towel on it. It doesn't even have to be one of their PFM towels. It can be one of their old wax removal cloths with just a regular old microfiber is what it was. And it's almost magical how fast that wax comes off of there. I'll show you again on this door. Once again, I'm trying to do this holding the camera. Actually, let me shut the camera off. I'll put it on the tripod and we'll do it that way. Okay, I'll show you like this. You're not gonna find, in my opinion, an easier wax to apply, an easier wax to remove, and one that lasts almost a year. I mean, it's just a great product, and I recommend it to anybody watching this. This is the wax that you want to buy. This stuff is amazing. I've actually seen people say that it's hard to get off. You know what? I didn't test. Yeah, it's good. I've actually read people's reviews on Amazon about it, saying, "Oh, it's the hardest wax ever to get off," and I don't see how. It's simple. Look at this. Leaves no residue. And the paint just looks wet when you get done. I put it on the handles here. What I like to do is on these PFMs, they have a long nap on one side and a short nap. And I turn it over to the short nap. Buff it up to a nice luster. And that's what you get. You can even see the sweat on my face. It's a mirror. You guys are looking at all this stuff. It's amazing product. And this is also a lot to do with the correcting cream, making the paint look so good, but this just really enhances the gloss, this poly wax does. And you know, I got it. I think I showed you, I put it on the mirror. Mirror's good. I'm gonna try to hold this steady, which is not easy when you have one arm moving. Flip it over. Look at that mirror. I'm gonna finish removing all the wax and we'll get this puppy outside and be done with it. You guys ready to see this? This is it. Well, that's a wrap. Just an overview of all these videos combined. We washed the car and then dried it, put it in the garage, let it dry overnight. Oh, got the bugs off of it, and the yellow paint, road paint off of the car. Washed it, brought it inside, let it dry overnight. Come out the next day. We did an overview of the vehicle to figure out what was needed to be done, what type of correction, and then from there we clayed it, and then we trimmed, taped off all the trim, and then we went into paint correction with Griot's Garage Correcting Cream, and then on the very back, on the one little spot that had the green paint on the very back bumper that was kind of bad, we used Griot's Garage Fast Correcting Cream with a white pad, but the rest of the car we did regular correcting cream. And then from there I did a pre-wax cleanser. I did not put that on the video, but you saw me use it on the hood and on the fender. I don't remember if I put that in the video or not. I haven't started editing. But and then from after that, I think I showed doing the badges and the mirrors and the A-pillars and how I do the trim pieces. And then after that we waxed it, and then we took all the tape off, shined up all the exterior black trim, put some tire shine on it, and I'm gonna try to remember to put everything down in the description of each video. If not, it'll be all down in the description of this video. And then we waxed it with Griot's Garage Liquid Gloss Polywax. And I've really had a lot of fun making this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this series of videos, and let me know what you think. Something you'd like to see me do more of, series, or cut these down to 1 or 2. Let me know in the comments section. I really appreciate the feedback on that. And like I said, I really enjoyed doing this. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button while you're down there. Hit that little bell if you haven't hit it already, so every time I upload a video, you get notified. And we will see you next time.